He seems to be saying. Hello, how is everybody? I hope everybody's all right. I felt like just talking. I listened to a talk today, a couple of talks about the subject of synchronicity. Um, Synchronicity is that feeling that the universe is communicating with you. And if you've been thinking about synchronicity yourself today, ooh, yeah, it's weird. I think that because I listened to a couple of people talking about it. One was Carl Jung, and the other one was Terrence Mckenna, and really, really weird. Terrence McKenna ended up using a word that I fell across recently, a word detritus. I one of my lower points recently, I viewed myself as detritus, a detritus of humanity, and listening to a program about synchronicity and to have Terrence McKenna use the word detritus was a moment of synchronicity itself. Don't know what to do with that. Either treat that as meaningful or treat it as detritus, I would say. Detritus is a kind of like floating junk on the water, sort of flotsam and jetsam of nonsense, bobbing up and down without any purpose. Yeah, some crabs might find some homes in that. Anyway, that's enough about crab homes. I came to the idea that maybe, by listening to Carl Jung talking about it as well, is that this sort of harmonious chime of agreement from the universe can be sort of described a little bit as like we're open for feedback, and then when feedback comes, and it kind of feels personal, and I think that part of that being open is the reason why I picked my phone up, really, because I was thinking that the internet, the social media and stuff like that has provided us with the mechanisms to actually openly advertise ourselves to like-minded people. I mean, like if you speak your mind, like-minded people know you exist, and if you like your mind, which I thoroughly recommend, don't always achieve it myself, but yeah, I was just thinking with this idea of synchronicity and social media, is that what it is, it's a little bit like throwing the openness of your mind out for the viewing pleasure of like minds who can chime back with a little human synchronicity. And I think we give social media a bit of a bum rap because, well, it's mostly filled with strangers, and it's not really aggressive strangers that are what we're looking for when we put ourselves out there. I think we're looking for the chiming resonance and harmonic responses for people to go, I see you, I recognize you, and I understand you. I think understanding is more of an attitude than an equation. Let's just put it that way. I'm cooking a stew. Bye. Just remembered, as soon as I finished that video, that there was actually a story of synchronicity that I wanted to talk about. Cast your minds back to 2012. I don't know if you remember But 2012 was the year that the world was going to end, or the Mayan calendar came to an end, basically. The 21st of December 2012 is a particular time of day. I don't remember the time off the top of my head. But I'd been anticipating something because I'd heard about it in advance. I mean, when you hear that the universal calendar comes to an end on a particular date, you go, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. Without, you know, expecting anything. No hard swallows or belief systems for me in that regard. It was just kind of fun. Toyed with the idea of, I'd like to have gone to South America or something and stood at Machu Picchu at the particular moment and gone, I am one with all nothing, and all that sort of stuff. But I was busy, so I didn't do that. And actually, it turned out to be an unfortunate, sort of sad day, really. I ended up having to go to the hospital with my son, and did that, and then rode the bus back with him. And I looked at my clock, and sure enough, there was the time. This was the time of the great planetary alignment, the end of the Mayan calendar, and I'm sitting on a bus going through suburbia. And at that exact moment, I looked up, and there was a guy in work clothes, you know, with working trousers and tools and stuff like that. And the very first thing I saw on the back of his trousers was the word Mercurial. So all the planets aligned, the Mayan calendar came to an end, and I got the transmission of the word Mercurial from a pair of trousers. And I looked up what Mercurial meant, and it just means an erratic and unpredictable environment or time period. Wow, man, it was like a prediction, it was like a prophecy. It's quite interesting. Just thought I'd share that with you. Mercurial. Detritus. Mercurial detritus. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell, doesn't it? Bye.